Good morning, students of class 4. Hope all of you are fine and keep learning your lessons of all the subjects. So, today we are going to move ahead with the section B part of our grammar book. I hope all of you have gone through your book. All of you are well aware that our grammar book has two sections, that is A section and the B section. And in A section we have already completed 16 lessons, and now side by side we are going to start with the B section, that is lesson 28, where we have the writer's desk. And the first topic under that comes reading comprehension. So most of you get confused with this word comprehension. In fact, it is quite a big word. So comprehension is nothing else. It is a understanding of reading of any text. So this is to check the ability of the students when they read anything or any passage or any question answers in English, what is your ability to grasp, how you are able to understand, and finally you should be able to deliver it by your own words what you have read, or you are able to write down what you have understood. So when you have this type of level, we understand that we are able to understand something of the English which we are learning. So in this level to come, we need lot of reading practice. So it's a kind of skill, no? Reading is a receptive skill that we have to attain. It is not in us, but by habit we are going to attain this kind of skill. So it's all depend upon the interest that you take, and nowadays lots of time you are getting even without the parents or the teachers insisting you do that, do this or read this. You yourselves should have this type of reading small stories, try to get the meanings, and then slowly the speaking skill as well as reading skill of yours will increase, and at the same time the vocabularies will increase. The more vocabulary you have, the better you are able to speak, the better you are able to understand. So we'll start with this. It's not very tough thing, but it's all depend upon how much interest you take. Not only the book comprehension which is given you should read, take small things or go through the YouTube or Google, search small passages according to your level and keep learning and make a thorough study of it. Once you understand the passage or something which is given to you, then you can answer anything that is based on that we ask, any questions. You'll be able to form such a questions which are asked based on that, or find some meanings, opposites. There are so many other different varieties of exercises will be asked as you go ahead with the further classes. So let's see what is a reading comprehension. Page 105 from your book. Please follow your book along with me. I'm not going to explain the passage as such, but having a reading skill so that you will be able to read well, loud, clear with correct pronunciation. Let's see. Comprehension means the act or power of understanding. As I already told you, it's a power of understanding, how much you understand when something is given to you. When somebody asked some question, sometimes people ask question we don't understand, we don't know how to answer. So for that you need to get into the habit of reading, familiar with words which are not familiar with us. No, when you see new words, try to find out what is the meaning, what is the pronunciation. So these are the good qualities a student should have. So let us go ahead and see. A comprehension exercises consist of a passage on which questions are set to test a student's ability to understand the content of a given text and to infer information and meaning from it. Thus, reading comprehension means understanding through reading. So infer is like a conclude. When we read a passage, we are able to conclude, yes, this is the content of this particular passage which I have read in your own words. You can use the same words in a different way, but the content should be there. The passage you read, there should be an introduction, there should be a middle part and the conclusion. So that is known as this is what the comprehension is all about. So nothing to be worried, but try to be attentive while reading. If you don't know any word meanings, get the dictionary and get it, know the word meanings, and then you will understand all about what the passage is telling about. Okay, let us see the short passage which is given. Read the passage given below and briefly answer the questions that follow. Now, if you carefully read, then you can answer. You love to hear the postman ringing the doorbell, especially if you expect a letter for you. So, very clearly, it's understandable. When you'll be very happy that a postman is coming when you are waiting for a letter to return. And the moment you come to know the postman is, you'll be very excited and you will run to get that particular letter from him. Dumby was a village postman who had to walk a long way to deliver letters to houses all over the village. So, postman's work, Nowadays they have cycles or vehicles, but in the olden times they have to walk door to door to give the letters, to deliver the letters to the house to houses. So here is the man character Dumby. He was a village postman and he has to walk about so much to give the letters, to deliver the letters to the houses of the particular village. As such, by the end of the day, he used to become very tired. We know that it's not very easy simply a man to walk about whole day. So naturally he was very, very tired at the end of the day. One day he was sitting on a log taking rest when a pigeon flew down and joined him. So as he was going about, he found a log, a piece of wood, and he was sitting on the top of that. And that time a kabutar flew down and joined him. The pigeon also went and sat near him. Do you need some help? So pigeon asked the Dumby, the postman, do you need some help? It cooed. It could means it's made a noise. It's the sound of the pigeon. Dumby laughed and gave the pigeon some nuts. Dumby was just laughing and just gave that pigeon few nuts which he was carrying. Off flew the pigeon and very soon came back with some of its friends. So soon after, it was very happy. It flew away and came back with some more friends of the pigeons. They quickly opened Dumby's bag of letters, and each of them carried a letter in his beak and delivered it at the written addresses. So, as soon as all the rest of the pigeons came, it started to just pick up opened the bag of Dumby and removed the letters and kept in their beak and started to go and deliver the letters according to the address given. Now you'll be wondering how the pigeons will be able to understand the address, how they will be able to understand. So story behind the message passing through the pigeons, which was done earlier in the olden time. Dumby never became tired again because the pigeons came to help him every day. So from thereafter, Dumby was never ever tired because always the pigeons were helping. That's why in the history there is saying that pigeons was the messenger of delivering the letters, especially the lovers or official letters like kings and queens and all those things. When we hear the stories, we hear all this type of pigeons story. Now there are even some movies we must have seen how the pigeons fly and go and pass a message to the other party. So this is all about the passage. So now after reading this, you should be able to understand the main topic is about the postman, how he deliver the letters and how the pigeons have entered to help him. So please read many times, you will be able to understand in a better way, and not much very difficult words are not there, so it's very easy. Then few questions are followed. You will try to answer in the book itself with a pencil. Thereafter I'll just see whether I'll be able to send for you to check the answers whether you have done it correctly. So when you answer, see that you're starting from the question, not one word answers. Just to start, who was Dumby? Dumby was so and so. No, like that questions you should be able to write in complete sentence. So all the best. Read it well, loudly. Spend some time to read loud. No, make your parents to hear, your brothers and sisters to hear. Stand far, read loudly with the mouth open, so that you are sure what you are reading is correct. Okay, all the best. Thank you.